Good morning, everyone. It's Hanifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I thought I would talk a little bit about our destiny and karma and what these terms mean and how we can apply these things to our day-to-day life experiences. So whether it's personally or professionally, the same thoughts or laws apply. And I hope that you will be able to use these and that you will try to use them so that you can benefit yourself. So I thought I'd start with this first quotation, which is by Edgar Cayce, and it says, "Destiny or karma depends upon what the soul has done about what it has become aware of." So destiny or karma depends upon what the soul has done about what it has become aware of. So when we think about ourselves as not this mind-body complex, but this soul, this higher consciousness within us, there is an awareness that arises about, my actions have consequences. And it's interesting because a lot of times we don't actually put together the fact that our own actions have these consequences. Now, it's very simple to say that, well, if I put this pen here and I need to write here, I know that this is in the way, so I have to move the pen out of the way, right? It's a very simple idea. But this happens in everything that we do, and not just today, but yesterday and a week ago and 10 years ago. So all of these things are karma actions. So any actions that we take is our karma. So it's karma. Now, a lot of people think about karma as this is the result of something that I've done in the past. This is my karma. And in some ways that's true, but today what I do is my karmic action that I'm taking, and then it leads to our destiny. So this is some result. So this, putting a pen right here, is the karmic action that I'm doing. Putting a book on top of here to write or read is then the destiny of, okay, now something's unstable. So when we think about this, we can think about remembering that thoughts, words, and actions are all karma. It's all a type of energy that we're putting out in action. So when we're doing something in action, whether through thinking about it, whether through speaking about it, or whether through doing something, that's the karma that we are creating our destiny from. So when we're thinking about this, we can think easily about, okay, so I took healthcare education years ago. That was the karmic action that I took, and it results in my destiny today being able to speak to you about health, right? So that would be the same for anyone's work, right? Any type of education that you've done is the karmic action, and then the result is the destiny of, okay, I can work in this field now. We also do this with people, and again, to recall that, yeah, when I spoke not so kindly to this person, then they spoke not so kindly to me. So then we became mindful, right, of, okay, I'm going to speak kindly to people, and oh, when I do, they seem to speak nicely to me too. So which is nice. We also noticed ourselves, and I'd like you to notice this for yourself, that when someone doesn't speak kindly to us, how do we respond? So at first people might react and say, wow, why did they do that? And over time we learned that, okay, I'm just going to avoid that person. So this person doesn't speak nicely to me, and I avoid that person to avoid confrontation or conflict if I see them or meet them, or something that might be said or done in that time. And we started doing this, and this created more separation. So when we're thinking about this, that, yeah, okay, you don't speak to me, then I don't speak to you. And what it is it's a similar low vibration. The nice thing is you don't have to speak to someone who's not speaking kindly to you, but the thoughts that you create from that. So maybe it's a good action that you're doing by avoiding that energy. The thoughts you think about that person now, if you wish them well, if you wish that, I hope they're okay, if you're thinking compassionately, if you are coming from a good space, rather than, poor me, I'm always so nice to them whenever I see them and they just walked away when they saw me. Very important to recognize that, where do I choose to be? Am I still able to be in a good energy space even when someone hasn't spoken well to me? And what about the whole idea that they might actually think that they spoke well to me? I am perceiving that they didn't speak well with me, then if that's changing my thoughts of how I'm speaking with them, how I'm speaking is now my karma, which is creating my future destiny. So that's a lot to understand in a short little video, and I hope that it makes a little bit of sense because it encourages people, and I'd like to encourage you or us all to be mindfully aware of where the mind is going, how we think about our experiences. Are we worried? Are we concerned? Are we hurt for ourselves or for others? Whether we are concerned and compassionate and worried and feeling pity on someone or sympathy for someone, if it's coming from a lower vibration of, oh, I don't know what's going to happen for that person, we're not sending them any energy that's helping. And we're not sending any energy to ourselves for helping us because that energy is coming through us before we send it to them. So in that awareness, I wanted to make sure I share this other quote, which is by William Jennings Bryan. And it says, destiny is not a matter of chance. Destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved. Okay, so again, this whole idea of, okay, well, I really want to speak with that person and they don't speak nicely to me, so I'll just avoid them. And that's not an action to take that helps that situation. If I choose to speak with someone because I want to speak with someone, my intention, my energy, my every thought, word, and action has to come from a loving space, a kind space, a compassionate and enthusiastic space, right? Not the, oh, I hope this conversation goes okay. It's got to be, I want to make this conversation really good. So I'm really looking forward to speaking with this person, and not to share all the things that I'm concerned about and worried about and whatever. It's to share everything that's good, everything that is possible, everything that is doable, thinkable, that is in a positive energy vibration. And I wanted to make sure that I share, and this is just kind of a prelude to another video that I'll be doing soon, but I want you to know the 7 qualities of the soul. So the soul, which is our true, inherent, purest nature, has 7 virtues, we'll say, which are purity, peace, love, joy, bliss, power, and knowledge. Now, all of those things are beautiful energies, right? When we are moving from any of those into something more like, let's say, envy, greed, fear, hurt, hatred, depression, any of those energies are lower energy vibrations. Everything that's related with the soul's true essence are higher energy vibrations. So I'd love for you to think about that today, and I'd love for you to see, are you consciously aware of the destiny you're creating for yourself from the karmas you are performing through thought, word, and action? I hope you are, and I'd love to finish with this final quotation by, of all people, Barack Obama, which I was so happy to read. It says, our destiny is not written for us, but by us. Our destiny is not written for us, but by us. And yes, it is, everyone. So I hope that today you are mindfully aware of how you're creating your destiny. I hope we all are. I wish you a fabulous day ahead, and I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.